Happy Sunday, everyone. It's Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here with your February 17th, 2019 daily tarot reading. If you haven't already, please hit that bell button right next to the subscribe button so you're the first notified whenever I put out these daily videos, so you can have a heads up of what the overall energy will be about. And make sure you also, share my YouTube channel with a friend if you think that they're, having some troubles in life or even just completely happy in life. The end of February is going to get very interesting, and March will be even more interesting. So I'm sure these daily tarot readings will help them in some way. Besides that, let's get right into the overall message for Sunday, February 17th. 2019 overall energy. All right. So today we have the sun. We have the birds. We also have the mountains. And I took the honor of pulling us a stone for the day. And we have Isis quartz. And the deity or saint associated with that is Isis. And I will read that card last. So, first card out, the sun. This energy, appropriate for Sunday. I get it, sun. No, I'm joking. No, but seriously, Sunday, it has such a spiritual association with it anyway. Whether you're just a spiritual person or you're religious, you're Christian, whatever you are, no one can argue that Sunday has this very spiritual association with it. When we think about the word Sunday, when we think about the sun, when we see this sun tarot card, and it's all associated with whether you want to believe the Son of God being Jesus Christ or the sun period, the sun God being Ra, whatever you believe in. We can't deny that the sun has always period had a ancient meaning of the light, the wisdom, the light at the end of the tunnel, enlightenment. So whenever I see the sun card, of course, this is Leo energy. We all know a Leo who loves to be in the center stage. Shout out to all the Leos out there. But that is the sun energy. So whenever I see this card, it makes me feel that this is a great day to, play around, do something fun, get out in the sun, get out in nature. Even with the sun, it has this energy of deeper wisdom, deeper knowledge of self and what makes you happy, romance even. Even when I think about Leo and how it rules the 5th house, and this is all about children and romance and doing all these things that make you feel alive. Some days we just need to just let it go and just be free and just have fun and just not have the stress and the worry of the world. Because coming up, you all, we have that full moon on the 19th of February. So the 18th, 19th, 20th, all those days closer to that full moon in Virgo, we really have to watch it. You don't want to be holding on to any past pain, okay, or anything like that. So start whether you believe in moon cycles or you don't. And I always say, keep in mind that before you cast out the importance of the moon, that it is, the moon controls the tides in the oceans, typhoons, and all these different type of things that we see the moon on a scientific level having an association with it. So we can't think that the sun and the moon affect the plants and the animals, but we're here on Earth and it doesn't affect us in some way. I would hope that we wouldn't think we're that great or beyond nature. But the sun is the light. It's not the moon. It's not the intuitive, secretive, almost kind of fearful sometimes energy of the moon. This is light. This is happiness. This is amazing. So the energy should be high today, you all. Let's take advantage of these great days when we have them. Get out there with your children. Do something great for yourself. Romance yourself. Watch a great movie. Your energy should be high today. And if you're noticing that it isn't, we'll get to the later cards that are coming up. But this is a beautiful energy to see on a Sunday. Even doing your research, what does Sunday mean? What planet is it associated with? In astrology, okay, we find out that Sunday is associated with Saturn, and I'm almost sure it is Saturn that it's associated with. Or you know what? I think Saturn rules Saturday. See, there you go right there, doing our research to figure out what is the deeper meaning of this. You know, what planet rules Sunday? What does that mean? Okay, so now we know this energy is for that. So it's all about, it's not like you just wake up some type of spiritual guru or some type of priest or some type of preacher. Regardless of your platform, you put in a lot of wisdom and study. So keep that in mind. That will be a great thing for all of us to look into today. Okay, so next we have, and I've noticed too, we have the number 4 at the top of the card. And 4 to me always is some level of completion, okay? Some level of bringing things together and completing some task or something like that. Okay, so we also have the birds, and this is great for communication. This is all about how you speak, who you're speaking to. To me, when I think of the birds, I think about frequency, and I think about, I keep on wanting to say echolocation, but that's obviously a dolphin. But you get what I mean, like how deep it is that these animals can, make certain sounds, and, just how the animals are so in sync with one another. And it makes me think how out of sync we are sometimes as human beings, some of the things that we do, and, ways that it's such a shame that ants and birds can work together, and as human beings we can't, because now granted, some of the negative aspects of the sun can be the ego, so you got to watch it. So this can also, in a negative sense, be room for the ego to take over and chattiness and gossip. But of course, us here on this channel, we try to stay away from that. It's nothing wrong with a cup of tea every now and then, okay? We all like a good story every now and then. I don't care how spiritual you get. Tea is tea. Is tea, okay? So sometimes it's okay, but you can't indulge yourself. Your frequency has to be at the right level, so that when you do want to, turn on your hip hop, or you do want to listen to your rock music, it's from a place of, I don't do this every single day, to where my frequency vibrates at what I'm listening to. So back to the birds, okay? This is saying this is great for communication. This will be a great day for recording. This will be a great day for talking, calling up friends. Sometimes we get so busy, we forget to communicate. This is also great for music. I would say for music. Nothing is wrong with that. Listening to some music that makes you happy, whatever it is, whether it's pop, rock, Paramore, or Lil Boosie, whoever it is, do something that really gets you going, that gets you in the mood. It's all about frequency. And if you're like, oh, I don't do music at all, I can't do it, well, listen to a new meditation or something like that. But the birds are great. It speaks of communication, networking, working together, things like that. Okay, now, last we have the mountains. This card always makes me think of Capricorn, because it's work, work, work. It's all this energy of work and stress and tension, but I'll make it to the top. And the mountain shows blockages, and it does remind me of Capricorn, because I always think about them, slow and steady wins the race. But this card actually has a negative association with it of roadblocks, blockages. Maybe there's more people on the road than normal today. Maybe you're finding that, during your commute, you're having blockages, or, things like that. So just watch out for that. Still be very cautious, because with the mountains card, yeah, we want to dance and have fun with Leo and, enjoy life, but be cautious still, because we have the mountains here, which speak of some type of blockage. So you just want to watch that. And if it's not, if you're noticing that your day is just so smooth, in another sense, for me, it means slow and steady wins the race. It's not about who gets to the mountain first. It's about we get to this mountain. It's this ultimate peak in life that we want to get to. And if you if you find that what makes you happy, and that get your soul happy, and you're able to communicate that, speak your truth to the world, you will make it to the top of that mountain. Everybody's pace is different. It's not the same, but consistency is key. And even when you have roadblocks, even when you have blockages, anytime, whatever it may be, it still is a level of consistency that you keep, because as they say, with great business owners, with great actors, actresses, celebrities, doctors, nurses, it's not how many times you fall or fail, it's how many times you get up, okay? Last card I want to get into is this Isis quartz. Oh, I love it, y'all. Look at that. And quartz is a beautiful, beautiful crystal. Anytime you get a crystal, quartz is always the highest quality, if I'm not mistaken, of clarity. And, even they've shown that quartz can hold memory. It's amazing. So maybe you might even want to look into that. And quartz also, any other stone that you add it with, it amplifies it. So if you want love, add clear quartz with it. It amplifies the love energy of that stone. If you want to rid that negative, toxic, co-worker that you have, and you keep you some tiger's eye on you, put the clear quartz with it, it'll amp it up, okay? So anyway, it says it's Isis quartz, and it says, are you trying to make changes in your life? Are you willing to change the way that you look at things? Open your mind to the unlimited possibilities of both seen and unseen. Use your intuitive skills to expand your potential and realities. You are a visionary. And this is the affirmation that comes with it. It says, I welcome the transitions that occurred as a natural part of my life. I adapt to my changes and environment. I learn much from the experience of change. I assist people who are challenged by changes. Amazing. So, once again, this card is all about understanding and embracing, even like grieving, that you go through, grieving processes, knowing that, once again, it makes sense with the mountain that it all ties into this higher level of consciousness. Even looking into Isis, sometimes you'd be so amazed when you look into the correlations that certain Egyptian deities have with certain biblical deities. So besides that, you all have a great Sunday. If you ever need a private reading with me, you can always do so by emailing me at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, I will see you for your Monday reading. Have a great one.